Hello, Amazing Race!
Hi, my name is Seamus. I'm 25 years old and I live in Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name's Catherine Conmey. I'm 24 years old and I live in Los Angeles, California.
We are brother and sister from New Jersey, and we're actually coming off of a great trip together to Zion and Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Yep. Yep.
We've been fans of The Amazing Race since we were kids. We've watched the show with our family ever since we were young. I actually had an Amazing Race birthday party when I was about 10 years old, and we've just always loved the show and always thought we could do well together on it.
Yeah, and Dad used to, like, you know, do all those scavenger hunts for us too, which I feel like we're very Amazing Race coded.
Catherine's living in LA, I'm living in DC. We don't get to be with each other that much. This past week was great because we were both at Zion and the Grand Canyon. But the Amazing Race would be a great opportunity to run the race together and spend some time together, which we don't normally get to do.
I think there's no one else that I would, you know, rather be my partner than you, because we've been talking about it since we were little kids. Okay, a little more about our dynamic. Like I said, we grew up in New Jersey. We have two amazing parents who are still very happily together, and our younger brother Patrick is about to turn 21. We grew up with a particular and unique set of challenges. Patrick is profoundly disabled. He doesn't talk, he doesn't walk, he doesn't sit up by himself, feed himself, and recently just moved into a home, which I think has been really hard on all of us. We want to run the race for Patrick. He's the most important part of our lives, and he has taught us so much about the world and about people and ourselves, and we certainly would not be who we are without him. He means absolutely everything to us.
Yeah, he's really shaped our lives. He's really taught us how to overcome so many challenges. When we were kids, maybe one of us was struggling. There were times where he could be loud in a restaurant and people would ask our family to leave, or people would stare in grocery stores, and if one of us wasn't handling it the best, the other would always come to our aid, and we'd always help each other out with some situations that we may not be able to handle alone. And because of that, I think Patrick's really helped us kind of balance off each other and not only overcome these challenges, but complement each other's strengths and really work well together.
Yeah, and definitely like pick up off each other. And I think also because of Patrick, I think we became very hyper-aware individuals. Yeah. I feel like I can read people, I feel like you're pretty good at it, and at least we can read each other like the back of our hand. Yeah. Which brings us into some strengths and weaknesses.
We haven't told each other each other's strengths and weaknesses that we've picked out, so we wanted to do it on the fly.
Yeah. Would you like to start?
Sure.
I
have some of mine written down.
Okay.
So I think your big strength, heights. We're at the Grand Canyon right now, and she's been doing those canyon tours. I can't even get like 5 feet towards the edge. She's like going down in there, and that is something that I cannot do for the life of me. I like to tell myself that if I'm harnessed into something, I'd be okay mentally,
but I just don't see that. Like you're like not even towards the end, and you're shaking like a leaf. I don't think a harness would really change that. But
yeah, that might be true.
Anyway, all right. Is that it for my strengths, or you got a
No, I have swimming/water related things. So Catherine was a lifeguard in high school, an ocean lifeguard
into college. 6 years.
Was also on the swim team in high school. So she's very comfortable swimming, very comfortable in a boat. Any water related challenges, I know that she is super confident in.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
You're like, that's all I got.
That's all I wrote down.
Okay, now hit me with the weaknesses.
The weaknesses? Okay. One of Catherine's weaknesses, I think, is going to be STEM-related challenges. Science, technology, engineering, and math were not her strong suits in school.
Okay. that is not fair to just say all is STEM. First of all, now it's STEAM.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's some arts in there.
Okay, she's
But also,
got the arts.
I was really good at math. Really good at math.
Yeah.
Science, technology, and engineering, I will agree, not my strong suit.
Yeah.
I feel like we've always talked about how we wanted to do, or how I would be the stick shift driver, and we're like so sure in that, and I'm like, I've never actually done it.
Neither of us have driven stick.
But I've been told that I look like someone who can do it, and that's enough for me.
all you need.
Yeah. Like we just said, he was a Lego kid. I think mom would like buy you a way too advanced set, hoping that it would take you days, and Seamus would be like, and it would be done like in an hour. So that's,
Legos.
yeah, you're good at that. Seamus is just really like one of the smartest people I know. I feel like I'll say something and you'll be like, did you know? And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. Definitely not. And just like super kind. Like, do you know how many people have told me like Seamus is like the nicest person I've ever met? And you're like, damn, I must be a real bitch then. But really though, it's you really are, and you like are so polite with everyone, and I think like, you know, kindness carries you a long way, carries people a long way, and I think, yeah. Now for your weakness now. I think just because, you know, like at the end of the day, we're still siblings, so obviously we're still gonna like know how to, or we're just gonna be unapologetically like ourselves around each other. You know, there really is no holding back with your sibling. And I feel like the other day, like, you almost dropped my camera, okay? And then I was like, what? And you were like, oh, I think you said, oh, sorry, like, I just want to move the bike. Can you do it? And then I think I was like, obviously I'm doing so. I was like putting a new roll of film in my camera. And you were like, oh my God. And you got pissed off. And like, okay, maybe I was a little sniffy, fair enough. But like, I feel like then you didn't speak to me for
a little bit. It wasn't like hours.
No, but a good like 20 minutes, and 20 minutes in a race are quite essential.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think I am kind of the same way, more or less. Anyway, we hope to see you on the mat.
See you on the amazing race.